plus 2 chemistry classes. We were dealing with the chapter alcohols, phenols and ethers. Already the first class is over. Now in today's class we will study about ethers, the naming of ethers and also about different functional groups. What are ethers? Ethers are with the formula what? ROR. R can be alkyl or the aryl group. Alkyl or aryl group. That we already know, isn't it? Now, how can we name them, ethers? We can name them the common name. How can we give the common name? That is the first point. Common name. The names of the alkyl or aryl group we will add first, then what? Plus ether. Names of alkyl or aryl groups in the alphabetical order we will add. Names of the alkyl or aryl groups we will add in the alphabetical order, and at the end we will give what? Ether. For example, CH3O C2H5. This is what? This is one alkyl group and this is the other alkyl group. Based upon the alphabetical order, which is the first one? First it will be ethyl, then what? Methyl and ether. So students, ethyl, methyl, ether. First the name of the alkyl or the aryl group. Then in the alphabetical order we will add, and then what? We will add the ether functional group. Next example is what? C2H5O C2H5. We are discussing about the common names, okay? Common name. Then we will discuss about the IUPAC nomenclature. First the common name. C2H5O C2H5 is what? Both the alkyl groups are identical. So we will call what? Diethyl ether. This diethyl ether. Okay. Now look here. There is what? Ethyl group, CH2, CH3 and also phenyl group. Okay, what we will call? Ethyl phenyl ether. Ethyl phenyl ether. Next one, look. This is also called as phenol. Phenol. Next one, look. C6H5OCH3. What it is? It is what? Ethyl phenyl ether. Ethyl phenyl ether, or we will call it by the common name anisole. C6H5OCH. This is what? Anisole. Okay. Next is CH3OCH, CH3CH3. This is what? This is isopropyl group. So what we will call? Methyl isopropyl ether. This is methyl isopropyl ether. Methyl group and isopropyl group. Here there is what? Phenyl group and also what? Pentyl group. This is isopentyl group. So what we will call? Phenyl isopentyl. Phenyl isopentyl ether. We have discussed about how to write the common names. Now we will discuss how to write the IUPAC nomenclature. IUPAC naming of ethers. Okay. Ethers are regarded as what? Hydrocarbon derivatives. They are hydrocarbon derivatives. How we will name? Hydrogen atom is replaced by OR, where R is an alkyl group and AR means what? Aryl group. Ethers are regarded as hydrocarbon derivatives in which one hydrogen is replaced by an alkyl group or an aryl group. And the larger R group is the parent. Larger R group is taken as the parent. Okay, let us look by naming one. CH3O, CH2, CH2, CH3. How we will name? First find the parent or the largest R group. Which is the largest alkyl group? These are the two alkyl group, isn't it? This is the largest alkyl group. This is the parent atom. So first we will write what is the parent atom, then what is the substituent. If this is the parent, then this is the substituent. So first write the substituent. In the first position it is what? 1-methoxy. This is methyl group. 1-methoxy. This is the substituent. Okay. And this is the parent. Propane. 1-methoxypropane is how we name this compound. 1-methoxypropane. Next example is CH3OCH3. CH3OCH3. Both alkyl groups are same. Okay. So we can write what? Methoxymethane. Methoxymethane is this. Here you look, this will be what? It will be ethoxyethane. These two are easy, right? Now look next one. C6H5OCH3. Which is the parent? This is the parent. This is what? Benzene. We will not write phenyl, it is benzene. C6H5 benzene. And this group is what? Methoxy. This is methane, right? This is the parent. Because this is the biggest group. Larger group will be the parent. I have already told you. So what we will write here? This is methoxybenzene. Methoxybenzene. Also we discussed in the previous word. Sometime before we have discussed what is the common name. This is anisole. C6H5OCH3. Next one is C6H5OCH2CH3. Then also this is the larger group, benzene, and this is what? Ethoxy group. So ethoxybenzene. This is ethoxybenzene. The last example. Here you look. First group is CH3 and the other group is this big group. CH3, CH3. Which will be the parent? This will be the parent. So we can number them. 1, 2, 3. The second position we have what? Methoxy group. So 2-methoxy and the parent. Methylpropane. 2-ethoxypropane is the IUPAC nomenclature or IUPAC name of this compound. Okay, we will first find which is the larger, that will be the parent, and then the other we will add oxy to that. So this will be what? Ethoxyethane. Here which is the parent? CH2, CH3. So ethoxy, this is the benzene. This is the parent. Benzene, and this is the other group. So ethoxybenzene. Understood? Look at this compound. How we will name it? First find the parent. Which will be the parent? The biggest group. So this will be the parent atom. Okay. Then number it. This will be 1, isn't it? First carbon, second carbon, third carbon, fourth carbon, 5 and 6. So what? Second group is what? Ethoxy. So 2-ethoxy. Then the parent you can name 1,1-dimethyl. 1,1-dimethyl. This is what? Hexane, isn't it? 6 carbon. Dimethyl cyclohexane. Second group is ethoxy. 2-ethoxy, 1,1-dimethyl cyclohexane. Next you look. C6H5O, CH2, CH2, CH, CH3. Which will be the parent? C6H5. This is the largest group. C6H5. This will be the parent. So the other group is what? CH2, CH2, CH, CH3, CH3. So we can start the numbering. 1, 2, 3 and 4. First we should name this, right? So 3 methyl, 3 methyl, then what? Butane, right? 3 methyl butoxy. 3 methyl butoxy, what? Butoxy benzene. Understood? This is how we will name these two compounds. Let us look on to the functional group, the structures of alcohols, phenols and ethers. What is in common? Look here. This is the structure of alcohol, where the OH, the oxygen of the OH group is attached to the sp3 hybridized carbon by a what? Sigma bond. Carbon oxygen sigma bond is taken place, where we can see that the bond is formed because of the overlap of sp3 hybridized orbital of the oxygen and the sp3 hybridized orbital of the carbon. They overlap to form the CO bond. The bond angle is bond length, CO bond length is what? 142 picometer, and the OH bond length is 96 picometer. Here the important thing is we can see that COH bond angle is 108.9 degree, 108.9 degree, which is slightly less than the value of the tetrahedral angle, that is 109 degree 28 inch. 108 is slightly less than that of this tetrahedral angle. Why? It is because of the what? Repulsion between the two lone pairs. Repulsion between the two lone pairs of the oxygen. The angle is slightly less than the tetrahedral angle. This much is the case of what? Alcohol. Now let us look the case of phenol. Okay. Here, in the case of phenol, we can see that the oxygen is connected to what? sp2 hybridized carbon. Oxygen is connected to sp2 hybridized carbon, and the COH bond angle is what? 109 degree. While here we saw that what it is 108.9 degree. Here it is 109 degree itself. Why it is so? It is because of the first thing is the double bond character. Double bond character of what? The CO bond due to conjugation. Due to what? Conjugation. And also because of the sp2 nature of the carbon on which the oxygen is attached. These are the two reasons. sp2 nature of carbon. The angle is what? 109 degree. And the CO bond length is what? 136 picometer. Where the CO bond length is here is what? 142 picometer. The reason is the double bond character of the both CO bond and also the sp2 nature of the carbon. Okay. This is the case of phenol. Now look at the ether's case. Okay. What happens to in the ether? Look here. In the case of ether, the COC bond angle is what? 11.7 degree. It is 11.7 degree. Why? Because it is what? Slightly equal, or it is greater than 109 degree 28 inch. It is because of the bulky groups, repulsion of the bulky groups on the both sides. So the angle is what? 11.7 degree, and the CO bond length is what? 141 picometer. These are the different structures of functional group, their bond angle and the bond length. Okay students, that's all for today. We are going to conclude today's session. Thank you and have a nice day.